With the summer transfer window right round the corner, Leeds United are being linked with everybody and their dog, and we're going to speak about it today in the latest Leeds United transfer news and rumours. Alright guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Hope you've had a great Wednesday and you're ready for the latest Leeds United transfer news and rumours. Before we get into it, you guys know what to do. Be sure to smash that like button. Let's go for 300 likes. Let's do it. It's a nice sunny day. Keep this smile on my face. Look at it. It's lovely. Also, subscribe if you're new as well. We're on the road to 20,100 subscribers. Feels good to say. And get your comments in today. What I'm going to ask you today is, when did you first subscribe to the Ollie Ward channel? When did you first find out about me and think, I'm going to stick around? I want to know in the comments down below. Without further ado, let's get into the latest Leeds United news. So we're going to start off with Leeds United are reportedly considering a move for Liverpool defender Kostas Tsimikas. Now, this move's got me excited. The 29-year-old has been on the books at Anfield since 2020. He joined for around £12 million. He's on £80,000 a week. Still got the cold/hay fever. He has 2 years remaining on his contract. Liverpool are looking at new signings in both the left back and right back areas. So Tsimikas will fall down the pecking order and is apparently allowed to leave, according to reports. Is this also suggesting Firpo leaving? For me, this would just be a solid signing. I think, again, we're getting links with the Premier League experienced players. I think he's an absolute solid player. I'd absolutely love for Leeds United to go down this. And everyone keeps saying, look, it looks like if we do go for someone like Tsimikas, it looks like that Firpo's out the door. But I don't even think that's the case necessarily, because yes, Tsimikas will want first team football, but I do think we need left back cover as it is. But if we do Tsimikas and we have Schmidt and Firpo does leave, I don't think that's the end of the world. We have seen how Firpo is in the Premier League. He's been exposed in the Premier League in the past. Tsimikas has got the he's got the experience in the Premier League. Obviously, he's not had a lot of time because Andy Robertson's probably been one of the best left backs in the world the last 10 years, really. So Tsimikas hasn't had the best of times trying to get into that first 11 for Liverpool. And obviously, it's a lot different being the Liverpool left back than it is the Leeds United left back, respectively, right now, isn't it? Because you're trying to get into the team that's just won the league versus the team that's just come up. I think Tsimikas would be perfect for Leeds United. And I think it's another solid link that Leeds United are going to go down this sort of Premier League experience more than just sort of signings we've never heard of before. And I really do like it. And I really like the thought of this. He's allowed to leave Liverpool. And if he does leave Liverpool, Leeds United are close to get the signature of Tsimikas. So I'd definitely like to see it. What would you guys think in the comments down below? But if it was to get Tsimikas to let Firpo leave, would you do that? Or would you rather have Firpo than Tsimikas? I want to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Next up, we're talking James McAtee, and Leeds United are falling behind in the race for James McAtee, the Man City youngster. Forest are now set to make a firm play to sign McAtee and are currently leading the race for the signature of the City player. We know Pep Guardiola loves him. We know he's got 1 year left on his contract. Leeds United are still in the race, of course, but so many other clubs are now involved for James McAtee. He's a young signing. He's a young number 10 that he's, only Phil Foden and Haaland have scored more goals than him in a Man City side, and they've played pretty much twice as many games as James McAtee. Very, very good player. It was always going to be a tough ask if Leeds United were going to get the signature of this man, but now Forest, are leading the race of this. I think West Ham, Palace, Bayer Leverkusen still in the race for James McAtee. He's going to be one. It's a hot signature. Everybody wants to sign him, and Leeds United are falling down the pecking order. It's probably a blessing in disguise because it looks like we're probably never going to get him. Sheffield United as well. Also, obviously, he's been on loan there before. Are going to join the race, I believe, if they do go up. So we'll have to see how that one goes. But I think he'll be a brilliant addition to this Leeds United side. It just seems quite a lot of work to get the signature of that young man. Next up, we're talking Coufal, and Leeds United are one of the clubs weighing up a move for out-of-contract Vladimir Coufal, the West Ham right back, in the summer. His contract is done in the summer, and he will leave West Ham, and looks like Leeds United are joining the race for that. It'll be good cover at the right back space. Obviously, Jayden Bogle most likely should be starting in the Premier League. He's played 178 games for West Ham. He's got good experience there. 178 games in the Premier League is exactly what Leeds United need and what Daniel Farke's Leeds United side need as well. He would replace Sam Barham. It looks like it might happen. The three players out of contract in the summer, Joshua Gulavogi, Sam Barham, and Junior Firpo. And we thought maybe a couple of them would stay. But according to the links, it looks like none of them could be staying in the end. It could be a fresh start for Leeds United. But it's another smart, solid link / signing if this happens. It really would be. I don't think he could break into the first team straight away because of how well Jayden Bogle's played under Daniel Farke. But I wouldn't be against, Coufal starting. I still think he's done very well, and he's won a trophy at West Ham as well under David Moyes. I think he's a good experienced player. He's 32 years of age. I don't think right now necessarily he's looking at getting fully first team football, but he's leaving West Ham and Leeds United like the look of him. And again, would it be another one where we bring in Coufal and Tsimikas and get rid of Firpo and Sam Byram? To me, that's maybe an upgrade. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Next up, we're talking Emi Buendia. Wow, have you missed that name? No, I haven't at all. But Buendia has returned to Aston Villa after his loan spell at Bayer Leverkusen out in Germany. He became a squad player there in the end, thinking they were going to, he's going to break into the first team. Didn't do it as such. But Bayer Leverkusen do have a 17 million option to buy Buendia this summer. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen because he probably didn't make the impact that they thought, he was going to make when he first signed from Aston Villa. Leeds were big admirers of Emi Buendia in the summer, and could they go back in for him? Is it worth the drama again, where we're chasing him till quite late in the window and we never got him in the end? Would it be one of them scenarios again? He is now available. He's back at Villa. Now Leeds United are in the Premier League. We know Emi Buendia back in the summer didn't want to drop down to the Championship. Now we're a Premier League side. Do we go back in for him? Would he now be attracted to Leeds United? Who knows? Again, is it worth it? Is that moral thing where, well, he didn't want us when we were doing bad. Why should he come into the club now? It's one of them sort of situations. But yeah, it's to know that Emi Buendia is now available. Leeds United were huge admirers of him, and that was made known. And also, so we'll have to see how that one turns out. But listen, he's a fantastic player. He really is. But I just don't know. There was so much drama last time, but it is what it is. And next up, we're talking Kelleher. Obviously, Kelleher is another one, the Liverpool number 2. There's a lot of Liverpool players in today's videos. According to Mail Sport, again, Kelleher is a target to replace Illan Meslier, but isn't Leeds United's number 1 target. Names not revealed yet who the other targets are. Leeds United will sign a new goalkeeper, with Meslier not sure if he will be here in the summer or not. I personally believe that he won't be. Kelleher is on a long list, but his price range right now is well out of Leeds United's price range. Reports suggesting up to £40 million for the Irishman and the Liverpool number 2. And I'll just put here, what other keepers would you guys suggest? Because it looks like Meslier probably will leave Leeds United. Carl Darlow is a good number 2, but that's about it. And Alex Kearns will either stay and be, our 3rd goalkeeper, or we'll dish him out somewhere. He won't be here next year. But Leeds United need a goalkeeper. It's our number 1 signing, our number 1 priority. And if Kelleher is reported 40 million, you don't pay that much for a goalkeeper. Not for me. I wouldn't do that at all, especially with the Leeds United budget we've got. That would be nearly over half of our budget spending on a goalkeeper. And yes, it's our priority, but also there are better goalkeepers for cheaper, or at least cheaper goalkeepers who are a decent standard and not up to 40 million pounds. But yeah, that's the latest with Kelleher. And last but not least, I just want to quickly touch on Burnley right now. Burnley, obviously, they finished 2nd in the Championship. They came up with Leeds United. We beat them to the title on the final day. Doesn't that feel good to say? And CJ Egan-Riley is moving to the French League, one of their centre-halves. Obviously, Burnley only conceded 16 goals in that season, and Egan-Riley is leaving on a free from Burnley. Also, Trafford is loved by many Premier League clubs, including Newcastle and Esteve. I can't remember the other centre-back who played next to Egan-Riley, is also wanted by low-end Premier League teams too. I think the likes of Brentford like the look of him as well. So I believe Leeds United right now are in a better position than Burnley. I think I was really happy with Burnley, coming up when they've got Egan-Riley, they've got Trafford, they've got Esteve, I don't know how to say his name, but they've got them. And I was thinking, yeah, they're going to be a solid team here. But if they're going to come up with, that 3 in defence not there, then Burnley don't have, I mean, the 3 teams that are coming up don't have much chance at all. But, they don't have very much chance at all if them 3 leave. And listen, Egan-Riley looks like he will definitely be leaving Trafford, and Steve is still there right now. But I just think in Leeds United in a much better position. I don't believe anyone's coming after Leeds United players right now. unless we need to sell them because of PSR rules and all money situation. But I think Leeds United are in a good stead, and we've got a good funds. We've got a good sort of idea where this club wants to go in the next few years. But let's quickly run through the transfer news one more time. Leeds United are considering a move for Kostas Tsimikas, the left back at Liverpool. What would you guys think with that? James McAtee looks like a hard one to do. Leeds United are now not leaders in this race, if they ever were anyway. Coufal, one of the clubs, or Leeds United are one of the clubs weighing up a move for the out-of-contract right back. Buendia back on the market. Would you guys go in for him? And Kelleher is on the Leeds United target list according to Mail Sport, but not Leeds United's #1 target. Guys, I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent, and I'll catch you in the next video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and get all your comments in. Cheery. Oh.